Well, good day, Bluejay Nation, and welcome to winter. We're now in quarter 2 of the school year with parent-teacher conferences this Thursday and Friday. And please know that conferences are technically mandatory. However, to be honest, we have no accountability structures in place for those who do not attend. I did visit a school I think it was last year in Minneapolis, and they actually don't allow their students to return back to class if their parents missed parent-teacher conferences. And of course, we're not going to go that hard, but ultimately our heart behind parent-teacher conferences is to keep you and parents engaged with your students' learning. And we invite you to spend a few minutes with your students' teachers. For some of you, your attitude is kind of, my student's doing great, this is kind of a waste of time, why do I have to come and do this again year after year? But I want to challenge you to use the time proactively. Bless our teachers and staff, pray over the school, use the time to shower them with compliments and encouragement. Ask them how you can support your student better. Ask them about student class dynamics, and ask the teachers how they're doing, and maybe even how they can support their classmates. We've also wrapped up our fall sports, and so big shout out to all of the players and the coaches. You guys work so hard to make Bluejay Nation proud. You work hard, you display Christ through your character and your teamwork, and we just want to say thank you. It's our desire to have others see our good works, right, and glorify our Father in heaven. It's really good to be a part of a school community where God's presence is evident. Another part of our vision and mission is to help students find their calling in God's world and to equip them for a life of service. So Malorie Antony serves as our school counselor, and she came to us in 2020 during the COVID pandemic, and she had a heart to serve, and we gave her the mandate as the distance learning liaison, and it was simply, don't let students fall through the cracks during COVID. And she really stepped up in a big way, kind of inventing her job as she went. But her gifts of discernment and hardworking ethic, it just became so evident to our staff and to our team. And we just wanted to jump on using you in whatever capacity we could. And so when the next year came around, we continued to shift and transition your job, and you kept stepping up to the plate and knocking it out, and your job has transitioned several times, a little bit each year, right? Mm-hmm. Now you spend 50% of your time doing guidance counseling and 50% in a more traditional counselor role, right? So why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about what it is that you do here?
Yes, as the school counselor, I have the opportunity to play a significant role in supporting our students' development in a variety of ways. This year, I have the privilege of working with students in all grade levels, which I love. A vital role of my role at CMCS is providing support to students through social-emotional learning, which we call SEL. This is done during one-to-one visits or in groups. These visits can include helping students through social situations or emotional challenges, and also lessons on taking responsibility, showing kindness, learning about self-awareness, and much more. Another part of my role at CMCS is to provide guidance to help students with their post-secondary goals. Some ways that I do this include assisting students with transcripts and ACT scores, sharing scholarship information, writing letters of recommendation, meeting with the students to discuss their goals and their future plans. We also like to host admission counselors from a variety of colleges. I'm also going to be doing lunch lessons with the students, which is a time where they can come and learn about topics like the college application timeline, how to create a resume, interview tips, and other things too. I continue to serve on the Student Success Team and the Education Committee, and I'm involved with the work study program, Winterim, and high school testing. So my days are definitely not boring, and I wear a few hats, but I love them all.
Yeah, you do a great job. And you directly report to the Dean of Students, David Lanning. It's a new role here. But you really have one foot in the academics and on one foot in the discipleship and discipline, right? So you really cross paths quite often. Parents sometimes wonder where they should direct questions when they call into the school, or, we have a Dean of Students, we have a principal, we have a superintendent, and now you're saying we have a counselor. Like, where do we go? First off, I just want to let you know, parents, you can come to any one of us and we'll direct you to whoever is best suited to handle your particular situation. But Malorie, maybe you can just share a couple of examples of instances when a parent should contact you, or kind of what falls within your umbrella.
If parents have questions about college or social emotional concerns about their child or even their child's classroom, they can definitely reach out to me. If they have questions about anything to do with PSEO, questions about their students' credits or their course schedules, those are all things that could be brought to me.
Sure. Malorie, you continue to do such a great job. You have a vital role on campus, and we appreciate it so much. So thank you for always going above and beyond in the ways that you love and serve our students. You do a great job. And for parents, if you have questions, Malorie will be around at conferences, right? And I don't think her schedule's too full. So if you'd like to connect with her, that would be a great place to do it. But to the rest of you, have a great weekend. God bless, and thank you for supporting Bluejay Nation.